Beachy Stout, co-accused guilty of murder in wife's killing. Portland businessman Everton Beachy Stout, McDonald and co-accused Oscar Barnes have been found guilty of murder and conspiracy to murder in the 2020 killing of McDonald's wife Tonya. The verdict was handed down Wednesday afternoon in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. The jury returned with the verdict after approximately an hour of deliberating following trial judge Chester Stamp's summation.
I'm very disappointed that the jury returned a verdict of guilty in relation to Mr. Barnes. I do not believe that the evidence was sufficient for them to have returned with such a verdict. My impression though, having listened to the summation and having discerned at least 7 grounds of appeal, my view is that the jurors were misdirected.
I was in there having anxiety attack, I tell you, waiting for this verdict. I am happy about the verdict, very much so. Yeah, because this has been for so long and this family has gone through so much trauma. Because I've lost my husband as well, and I was shot as well and left for dead in the car with my husband. My dad.
So RymeNation family, Beachy Stout and his co-accused, which is Oscar Barnes, were today found guilty of the murder of his wife back in 2020, RymeNation family. So they were found guilty of murder and conspiracy. So the verdict was handed down on Wednesday afternoon in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston. So the jury returned with the verdict after approximately an hour of deliberating, RymeNation family. And after the verdict was handed down, the relatives of Tonya McDonald were seen weeping, RymeNation family. And after the verdict was handed down, Tonya's relatives spoke with the media, RymeNation family. And they stated that they are happy that justice has prevailed. So I have that video where I'm going to make you guys take a look at. And also, Beachy Stout's attorneys spoke to the media after the verdict was handed down. And they must say, them really surprised that Beachy Stout was found guilty, RymeNation family. And them said them are going to appeal the verdict. Them are going to appeal. So I have that video as well where I want you guys to take a look at. So if you're new to the RymeNation channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Whenever you guys subscribe to the channel, helps the channel to grow and helps YouTube to push the channel out there. So please subscribe to the channel, and the golden rule is watch the video to the end.
I was in there having anxiety attack, I tell you, waiting for this verdict. I am happy about the verdict, very much so. Yeah, because this has been for so long and this family has gone through so much trauma. Because I've lost my husband as well. And I was shot as well and left for dead in the car with my husband. My daughter here, she actually nearly fainted after she heard the verdict in the courthouse just now. Yeah, we have to be fanning her and trying to revive her in there because normally she wouldn't be crying. I would be the one crying all the times, and she was trying to hold it in and be there for me. So, you know, it's been hard. It's been hard for all of us.
Has this verdict created any ease for you at all?
Well, just a little. As this can bring back my people.
I'm feeling overjoyed at the verdict because we have been waiting for this for a long time. It has been 6 months of waiting and waiting and waiting. And as my mommy said, we have been through it. We have been through it, counseling and all. And we are a very closely knit family, so for one of us to be taken out in this matter, it has been very hard on us. And she was the baby. She was a baby of the family. And they took her out in a gruesome manner. So, I guess all of this culminating now is just me. I'm happy, but it won't bring my sister back. But I'm happy that the culprits will be serving time. And I hope it's time that they will spend to reflect and to know that they have taken out a human being and that she was loved. She was loved by her family, right? And she was the baby of the family. She was the darling of the family, right? So I hope they will spend their time in there reflecting on what they did and what they took from us. So we just want to spend time now healing as a family and try to bring ourselves back to some semblance of normalcy, for want of a better word, because we will never be normal and we will never ever be the same because of what has happened to us. Looking at him sitting there, and he's a weak and disgusting man. And that is how I feel about him right now. Him could have leave her and make sure go on.
I'm very disappointed that the jury returned a verdict of guilty in relation to Mr. Barnes. I do not believe that the evidence was sufficient for them to return with such a verdict. My impression though, having listened to the summation and having discerned at least 7 grounds of appeal, my view is that the jurors were misdirected. I don't believe that the summation was an unbiased summation. And so, I know not why they returned a verdict of guilty, but I was not satisfied with the summation. I've discerned that at least 7 grounds of appeal. I do not know who's going to do the appeal, but any lawyer who's going to do the appeal will have a field day when they go to the Court of Appeal.
In respect of Oscar Barnes?
In respect of Mr. Oscar Barnes.
Have you gotten a chance to speak with him since the
verdict?
verdict?
No, I am going to do that now.
Well, let me say that it has been a long trial, and we have to accept, or we have heard the verdict. It is one that we did not expect. You know, we were very positive in the defense we put forward, but for now, we just have to go with what the jury has decided, and we will see what happens after the sentence.
Is there any plan at this time to appeal, or you will wait until after the sentence?
Yeah, we won't comment on that until after the sentence.
You say the verdict was unexpected.
You know, to answer a case like that, or to answer that, all persons would have made up their mind by hearing things of this case long before it began. People in Jamaica have been watching on social media everything about this case. It would be very hard I mean, I congratulate our team that has defended Everton, McDonald. But anyone hearing what transpired in the news, not during the trial, before, it would have been, it's an uphill task. And many persons, your friends, would say, no man, you know, no man, can't work. But we decided, we took the challenge. We think we took the best defense we could put forward. And so we have worked to get persons independent of even the warnings when the judge says you're not to discuss and things like that. It is hard. Everybody has a phone. So people always communicating elsewhere. But we are ones that still believe in jury trials.
Needless to say, the verdict was disappointing, but I am satisfied that the team fought very hard. The client has indicated that he's very, very satisfied with the level of work that we put in, and he could not have gotten a better job. But we are not done yet. It is on to the next level. He instructed us some time ago that if it is that the jury did not agree with our position, that he would want to go to the Court of Appeal, and we feel that there are quite a number of appealable points. So it's not yet over. It is on to the next level.